Well, chapter objective 4 is being problematic, so that's okay. This is like my forte, but that's fine. I wanted to go over some of the other measurements that we see in an economy. You might see these on some of the homework problems, you might see them on the test, and I wanted to make sure that you knew how to do them. So I'm going to show you a problem as we work through these, which I think will help you to understand basically what we're doing. Okay, so one of the other measures that we see in an economy is the gross national product. What is the difference? And I think this does all, but it's a little blurry. I think what it does is it really helps to look at, instead of looking solely at all products produced within the United States in a given year at their market prices. What we're also going to do here is to look at, in the gross national product, those we're going to look at how foreigners might earn money here in the U.S., how U.S. residents in foreign countries earn money, adjust for that, and then take a look at some business taxes as well. So let's go ahead and jump into this, and I've tried to give you some pretty nice formulas. So here's the formula for the net national product. We're going to take GDP, we're going to subtract the losses from depreciation, we're going to look at, and really what we want to do is look at the income that's earned from residents abroad and the income that is earned by foreigners here, and then subtract indirect business taxes. So this is how we're going to do this is I'll show you a problem that is from the test bank. It's one of the more challenging problems. Hopefully you don't see some of these in the test bank, but you might, and if you do, I want you to be prepared to answer them. So here we have income and information for this country, and this is the question that it's asking us. What is the net national product? So what I'd like you to do is think of the net national product. What we're first going to do is we're going to take GDP, and it tells us right here that GDP is 200. And we're going to add that to what we call the net factor abroad. So the first thing we're going to find is income earned abroad by citizens. So as you can see, that's $9, and we're going to go ahead and put that right here. We're going to subtract from that the income foreigners earn in this country, which is 7. And we're going to do that first. So 9 minus 7 is 2. So we have 200 GDP plus 2, and that gives us 202. So that's what we have so far here. Now we're going to subtract from that the losses from depreciation. Here are our losses from depreciation. So we're going to subtract 4. And we're going to subtract indirect business taxes, which is 10. And because chapter 4 is giving me so many problems, I'm going to do this on the calculator, even though I probably could do it in my head, but it always is better for me when I'm a little stressed to do it this way. So we end up with 188, and that is the answer to our problem. What is the net national product in 2019? Notice I don't use any of the others. So net national product, that's the formula. That's how we're going to do it. Okay, so there we are. Now what if we ask, what is the personal income in 2019? Now the first thing I'm going to do is pick up the net national product that I had on the previous screen, which, as you remember, was, I'll bring that forward, net national product equals 188. I need that to figure out personal income. So I'm going to take my net national product minus corporate profits. Okay, now how do I figure out corporate profits? So I'm taking my net national product of 188 minus what are corporate income taxes. So it tells us right here corporate income taxes are 12. I'm going to subtract retained earnings, which is 8. 12 minus 8 is 4. So 184 is what I have now. So I'm going to say 184. Now from that 184, I'm going to subtract social insurance contributions. That's $30 here. I'm just going to go ahead and do this step by step. So now I have 154. I'm going to add in transfer payments to households. Let's see, transfer payments to households from governments is 55. So it looks to me like 209. And I'm going to add in interest paid by the government. Interest paid by the government is 8. So I end up with personal income of 217. What's disposable income in 2019? So I need the 217 that I calculated on the previous slide because I have to start with personal income, 217. I'm going to subtract personal taxes, 217 minus 60, which gives me something, again, learning objective 4, such a pain. So 217 minus 60 is 157. And I'm going to subtract non-tax payments to governments, which is 11. And so I get 6 and 4, 146 is the disposable income, starting with the personal income, subtracting personal taxes, and subtracting non-tax payments to government. Okay, thank God we made it to the end of learning objective 4. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. You can always come back and look at these slides, even if you need to do so during a test. You can always print them out. But hopefully you have a really good idea of how to take nominal and adjust it to get real GDP, how to look at the GDP deflator, calculate your basis points, look at percentage changes, and this last stuff of looking at the net national product, personal income, and so if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me.